Hello, everyone. In the last episode, we took on Ortega, and we just learned who Cassiopeia is. Not directly, like, we just know that they're the leader of Team Star. This is our team. I haven't recorded in a long time, so forgive me for that. And now it wants us to go fight Cassiopeia. Oh, Miss Maggie's. Hold on. I have to get my notes ready. What episode is this? 29. Sup, Mancake. Yep, that's my name. Actually, no, it's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Aha. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than a director of Uva Academy, Mr. Clavel. No way. Yes, this must be quite. Yes, this must be quite the shock. My disguise was perfect after all. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia. I spelled Cassiopeia wrong. The big boss of Team Star was me all along. For real? Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, one of those high-tech gizmos. So yes, it was very clever. So Master Manking, now that I'm the big boss, that means there's one thing left to do. Face me in the one final showdown to decide it all. I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I finally bring the Operation Starfall to an end. Excuse me. Sorry for the random silence and lack of, Hey, to think that I, Cassiopeia, would be backed into a corner like this. Lack of commentary. Very well, it seems I shall have to terrestrialize my Pokemon. Same, bro. Oh shit, it has Shadow Claw. Oh, it didn't matter anyways. How strong you have grown. That's a lot of money. Well now, Master Mancake, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here once again I must apologize, I'm not actually Cassiopeia. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve, but it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance of saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task, but please defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? If I could just explain, you see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me, your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky's behind? Ahem. Remember the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Mancake. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, no, anything but that, I implore you. Okay. Do we have any candy? We have a small candy. That was enough. Excuse me. Sorry, I was eating during that battle. There you are. Mancake. Thanks for coming. Your disguise wasn't very great. This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss Cassiopeia, they were both me all along, When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside of school, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star at once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I just can't roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is a final showdown. Are you ready? Thanks. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology and mistime had me the preparations took longer than expected. That voice, are you Clive? Penny, so is you. Is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh, I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. And allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Okay, so I went for the good one. I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. Oh gosh, baby doll eyes. It's faster than me? Jolteon. Baby doll eyes again? Is that like your team strategy? This music just reminds me of Kirby. But I've been playing a lot of Kirby. Vaporeon. I gotta keep him out. Bellybolt's the MVP of this. Okay, Leafeon. Yeah, Baby Doll Eyes is just her strategy. Sylveon. No Espeon, huh? I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. Time to terrestrialize. Shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be. Excuse me. It's all over now. It's finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up, are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star and everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon, they just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically, there's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right, the little stump might have put us up a creek. I'll fix this mess on my end, just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star, I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you should start going to school again. Oh yeah, what about you? I can't go back. Why, there's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I could say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you are all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB. Why are you talking like that? Like we'll never speak like... I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Mancake and you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through the end. I guess this is it for Team Star and me too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did, that's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team. Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. This the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star know? What do your friends on the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit with the old geezer act, Clyde. You're creeping me out. Indeed, well, then, before we talk, allow me to review you my own secret identity. Haha. Director Clavel. Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students tend to shy from speaking their mind to the teachers, after all, much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. And, well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Huh. Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily is long hidden to count as a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Verily is thy. Atticus. So I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Ordy. We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Harry. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of the young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. But I still don't... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and, of course, your immense courage in putting things to right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist should that be your wish. Woohoo, Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee, but I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Cloud told us all about it. Far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just because someone told us to, after all, ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay for now. But even so... Hold on, everyone, I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules simply cannot be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically, I'll be asking you to manage the STCs, and that stands for the Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I planned for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Mankit battling his way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the star tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No, it sounds like fun. I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say, but the SDCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true, we would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too, that way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We're already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This would be a sweet deal for us. So what do you say? You guys, Mancake, what do you think? I think it sounds great. No need to give your response right at this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all, I simply meant it is time to leave. Master Mancake, please stop at my office later, if you would. So much dialogue. Here you are, Master Mancake. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done a team grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincerest gratitude. Who is it? It's Penny. Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the SDCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall? I got a hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. I see, that is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry. I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I'll have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Mr. Mancake, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. There's no incentive. I'm not exactly sure where to go. Oh. Mancake. Penny? There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs? You know where we first met? I'll be waiting. Hasta la vista. The six of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? Anyway, about the LP thing, I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. What happened? The Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director Clavel and that Gita lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. Never seem to find the right words, but thank you so much. You saved Team Star and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all of you done, so here. I'm sure you'll put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of any way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. So next time, I'll be the one helping you, Mancake. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. Yeah. We got all the badges, right? No, we're still missing one badge. So I guess that's where we're headed next then. Okay, but I'm gonna end this episode right now before we take on I forgot her name. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you later.